Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading. And as always, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. All right, so for overall energy, we have the Three of Pentacles. I feel like in the past, you had to gather a lot of your strength to make a decision about something that was bringing in change for you, that you had to make a choice about something, and you had to be like you had to make a really tough decision in the past because either you wanted change or bringing change in. And I feel like you had to do something that was a really tough decision for you, that it wasn't easy for you. But I also feel like because you made this decision, because you made this choice, I feel that it made you stronger and it gave you a lot of confidence. I feel like you really made a decision or a choice that was right for you. Right now, I feel like because you made this decision back here, I feel like you're enjoying the rewards of your choices. I feel that this choice, you weren't feeling the rewards from it right away. I feel like it's taken some time for you to get to this point, and I feel like this is the energy that's surrounding you now. I feel like this is the energy that's coming in for you. And I feel that it's definitely happy energy, it's positive energy, it's good energy, it's new feelings. I feel like it feels like your beginning is just starting now. But in order to get here, you had to make a lot of choices and decisions back here. The energy that wants to come in for you is I feel like you've learned a lot from this situation, and I feel like you see things in a different light, and that I feel like these two are what you're learning, that like this is what your new perspective, and this is what you're leaving behind. And I feel like you're going on a new journey. I feel like you're going on a new path. I feel like the work that you've done is finally coming to fruition. Like it's finally starting to happen for you, that it's finally starting to fall in place for you. And I feel like you're in this, it's almost like I feel like you're in this right here, where you're in that transition, where it's turning into this, where it's coming into this. And I feel like don't get frustrated right here. Don't get between these choices and decisions that you had to make and seeing the results from those. I kind of feel like you're stuck right here. And maybe that's why I put the work card right here, is to keep working on it and to keep going and to not give up right here. Right before this is about to happen, right before this is coming in for you. Like don't give up at this point, right? So I'm going to pull some cards right for this point right here. King of Wands. Yeah. I feel like don't keep looking back on this choice or this decision that you had to deal with here. And don't keep going back to that, because I feel like that's where your frustration is coming in from, is because you keep looking back and saying, you know, did I make the right decision? Did I make the right choice? And I feel like it's kind of getting right here and then moving forward, like getting on your horse and going in this direction, because I feel like don't look back in this direction, but look forward towards this direction. We have the Two of Pentacles, which is the infinity sign, which is individual empowerment, and give yourself that you made this choice and this decision for a reason, because at that time, like, you felt that it was right, and I feel like you knew that this is the direction that you wanted to go in, but I feel like you're not getting the results that you were thinking you were going to get. Like, you hadn't reached this point by the time you thought this was going to happen. So I feel like you're starting to get in that frustration, and don't do that. I feel like just don't give up. Right? Don't give up now, because I feel like you're almost there. Look at this. Magical, powerful. Again, we have the infinity sign, which is individual empowerment and everlasting love. I feel like this is what you are releasing, right? I feel like this is what you're releasing and you're letting go. And I almost feel like it's full circle, because the reason why you made these choices and this decision was because you wanted to work on this and you wanted to let this go. And this is a process that you're going through. Like, this is a phase that you're going through. This is like a lesson that you're going through. You know, it's almost like, you know, I was just thinking, like, when you go through school, you go through each grade, right? And then it's like, and each grade you go through that whole year, right, in order to pass that grade and move to the next grade. And I feel like that's what this is this is a level for you, and it's the process that you have to go through, right? And you have those ups and downs throughout your school year, and sometimes you feel frustrated, sometimes you're doing really good, sometimes you're really struggling, but you've learned a lot after you've left that level. And I feel like this is what you're coming into, is your own power and trusting and believing in yourself. Bottom of the deck, we have, right, just give yourself patience. Give yourself time to really work through each level and be patient with yourself. Don't give up on yourself, because I feel like you made this for a reason. You did this for a reason. And I feel like you're losing sight of that. So don't lose sight of that. Keep working and keep going. And don't lose sight of your goal that you had in the first place. Sometimes we do that because we get frustrated. And I feel like don't give up now. All right, let's get a Whispers of Healing for you. We have control. I like that. I feel like keep things under control. Don't let things go to the left, right? Because I feel like sometimes when you get in your head, I feel like, and you start looking at the past and you start looking at all of these things, I feel like you start to feel wobbly and you start to lose that control. So I feel like don't lose control about the situation. Keep yourself focused. Keep focused. Keep focused. All right, let's grab an animal oracle. Okay, we had these two. We have Sandpiper Spirit, be playful. And then we have Chameleon Spirit, act as if. Act as if you've already attained your goals. You've already achieved your goals. Putting yourself in that, and what does it feel like to achieve that, right? You made these choices for a reason, because you wanted to reach a goal. What does it feel like to be in that goal? Don't put yourself in that energy of what does it feel like to lose that goal. Don't put yourself in that energy of I've lost it, I failed, it's not going to work, I did these, right? Put yourself in that energy of what does it feel like, so that you can bring that energy in for you. And I also feel like with the I like this one because I feel like it's just have fun in the moment. Distract yourself from this frustration of looking back and feeling like you hadn't achieved your goal. And maybe that's part of the goal in this process that you're going through, right? To bring in this power for yourself is to say, okay, I have to learn that when things don't go my way or happen the way that I see them happening, that I need to take note of that and realize, okay, I'm starting to get distracted and I'm starting to go to the negative, and that I need to turn that around and I need to start focusing on the positive, and I need to keep my goal in sight, right? That I'm going to reach that, I'm going to attain that. And if I have to distract myself and just have some fun and get away from that, because then I'm not falling into this trap here. So maybe that's like a personal lesson for yourself before you reach your goal, is to also learn how to take care of yourself, redirect yourself, and get yourself back under control when things start to go to the left, right? So it's like that personal, like just learning about yourself, like, and your own habits that you're having within yourself, and say, oh, you know, every time things don't go my way, I've made choices or decisions and they don't go my way, I start to spiral, right? So it's like, okay, I don't want to spiral anymore, so let me work on that, let me change that. What are those things that I can do to change that energy, to change that direction of where things are going? So I feel like it's learning giving yourself a new tool for yourself, but then it's like, so maybe that's why it's taking time, is because there's something in between this and this that you have to learn, and this could be what it is in order to get over here to that. All right. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this reading, please give me a thumbs up. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.